Oye, si soy casi un rey ya, no se enoja. Aquí está. ¿Qué nos
My
dice?
lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
Bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyet,
Actually,
and that's a much more serious matter.
Meroyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. Villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded. We can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
Falcos.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
You saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these are all
Déjale,
freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppelter.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
They haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Meroyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Meroyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
puras tareas, tareas y tareas nomás. Matías era el... Oye, aquí hay uno. Oh, claro. Hicieron lo mismo que en Neumhof. Hay que mandar a la gente, a los caballos.
Yeah.
Entonces, en Matías está la granja. ¿Quién eres? Johan. Este es el terrorestato. Matías. Ya, creo que lo hice. Matías, entonces tiene que estar acá. Mira, pobrecito.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes.
Ah, ya,
What
sí,
are you
viene
doing here?
de los
It's
caballos
good to
de
see
agua.
you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig. Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn. Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. Be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torture. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Mire, que son secos.
Where does Melachar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see two cottages
La
outside.
derecha, la izquierda.
Melachar lives in the left-hand one.
Nieto. Gracias. No te puedo ayudar, pero... No me dices.
You Melachar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
Qué buena que
Door
me queda la
blime
gente.
on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
What?
Brother. Dearest brother.
Mate de alucinaciones.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
My friend is nearly here. We need to get the scallops for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother. You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again. Please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. Your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes. Yes. I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in
Mucha
hell.
agüita.
I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
May the Lord watch over you.
¿Qué más?
Fever. Just like Melachar's wife. Fever. Just like Melachar's wife.
Johanka, tú me vas a ayudar.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find him.
Nicodemus.
You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you
¿Pero
know
no que
more.
está
Thank you.
de la alquimia?
Take
¿Que
care.
vende las cositas? Acá está durmiendo el flojo. Levántate, hombre flojo.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more.
Fiebre,
Tell me,
vómito,
does the
diarrea.
whole village come down with it?
Creo que todo.
I expect so, or why would they be so fearful about it?
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes,
En
there's
todas
a
las
stud
cosas.
farm.
Todas las casas, ¿no?
And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Pero no quiero verlo.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Por supuesto que se leer.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
Scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the
Yeah,
breviarium to
yeah.
sickness causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully
llevar con
and
atención y
compare
comprar
the
los
symptoms
síntomas.
with the
Cosas.
recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus.
Apuesto que no la va a pillar, pues la va a pillar yo.
Medicinalis.
Look.
May the Lord watch over you.
Entonces. Espérate. No, de nuevo. Si una persona tiene un lugar, por ejemplo, una mina cercanas o lugares similares, puede aparecer un serpillo alrededor. No obstante, ese serpillo no se produce sin inminencia de ingesta de alimentos. Inmediatamente no se permiten tomar en animales, pero si todos beben el mismo agua. Ya. Por agua.
I think I have it.
Yes?
Agua contaminada.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around
Si
the
ser
alchemist's
química,
art.
pues.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Joder.
Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs, not your worldly needs.
Would you teach me more? Certainly. I'd like to hope first.
Well,
Ya. Hagamos. Me lo habré hecho, preparar el remedio. Y tendré los ítems necesarios. Ah, me dio la receta. Tengo que leerla todo. Artemisa, poción láser. Parece que es cero. Remedio acá. Carbón, agua, valeriana y 2 de carne. Si la puedo preparar. Ya. Preparar agua limpia. Un puñado de valeriana, 2 de cardo y algo de carbón. Echar el cardo al caldero y que hierva durante 2 turnos. Añadir la valeriana y que hierva durante 1 turno. Hay que dejar que se enfríe. Por último añadir el carbón, pero que no hierva. Entonces, cardo 2 turnos. Cardo 2 turnos. Valeriana 1 turno. Después se enfríe y echo. Son 2 de cardo. Ya. Entonces, agregamos agua. Ya. Dos turnos ya. Cardo, que son 2 de cardo, 2 turnos, 1 valeriana y ya. Entonces, cardo son 2. 1. 2. Ahora que hierva. Uno, 2. Vamos que podemos. Valeriana. uno más. Dejamos que se enfríe. Creo que la embarré, pero creo que me podía equivocar en un paso. Vamos a ver si resulta. Me sirvió, ya, bien. Ahí viene, ahí viene. Ahí viene. Vístete, hombre.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn. God be with you.
Ya. El establo estaba por... Vincent.
You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it, please. A man on his deathbed must set his house in order.
Don't worry. I brought a remedy from Sasa. Drink this regularly, you and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold, pure
Se me olvidó entregar
gold,
esa
boy.
cuestión.
God bless you.
Sí, British. Ahí están. Tiene un curandero aquí, por favor. O si,
God
no,
be with you,
sí,
lad.
sí, British.
What can I do for you?
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look then?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Están preguntando algo,
Fortunately,
gente.
he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows.
Oh, se no voy a poder
Don't go
dormir.
yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. See you later.
¿Qué pasa ahora?
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir.
Le dio pena que Henry. No quiere llorar.
Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
¿Por qué esa vara?
You can rely on me, sir.
¿No queda cerca de Rofna?
Good luck, son.
Ya, y podré ahora... Y me dan plata, y lo que menos necesito es plata.
What? What the hell?
Es una carreta, sospechosa. Oh, oh.
Good God, what a bloody mess.
Puta madre, no tengo... Se van todos. No, no tengo ganzúa. Puta madre. Oh, siguiente retroceso. Sin querer que...
Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
A ver, carbonero. Y necesito también comida.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What happened at the crossroads?
What?
Listen, there's corpses lying on the road out there, a ransacked wagon, and a trail that leads right here. Now, you seem to be honest and friendly folk, not marauding cutthroats. So I prefer to believe you don't have anything to do with it. But, if you don't start helping me, I might change my mind.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen it. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you.
Capa roja. A ver, warrior. Capa... Acá está. Este es el de la capa roja. Señor.
I hope I can be of help to you.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Ah, no. Ah, no.
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof.
Possibly.
And poisoned the well in Merhoyet. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying? Wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
Ya, ese es nuestro
So you have
hombre.
him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Ya. Vamos a ver a la chivis que llegó la nana.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Qué amable.
Lord watch over.
Supongo que este por el piso. Hola.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Oh, well. I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
Caballero.
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try. Tell me more about the night.
¿Qué caballero será?
Where's the coin?
What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Me suena.
Sacks. They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
¿Quién es ese?
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
No.
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Mentira. Ese no es el... ¿No se fue? Lo perdí. Ya, po.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sasau Inn.
Yeah.
Bring me something to eat.
God be with.
Ahí está.
Take care now.
Oye tú. Aldrich.
I'm happy to see you again, sir.
Likewise. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by...
Este me quiere matar.
I'll be there.
I will expect you.
No sabe que le voy a robar cositas. Que ese loco me va a hacer tonto nomás. Acá está. Es su caballo. Hola.
So here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone.
No.
You swine! I feel quite hungry.
No. You dare to face me?
Aunque me duele 1000 años. Te voy a dar duro. ¿Te gusta hacer trampa, viejo? Yo soy más tramposo. Toma. Ya, vamos de vuelta. ¿Dónde está?
I should search him. I may find something.
¿Lo maté? No. Maldito bastardo.
I feel quite hungry.
¿Y esta coraza será mejor que la mía? Nosotros, los caballeros del gran y gloriosa ciudad de Paso, por la presente deseamos la gracia de Dios, tu reino de Bohemia, y os rogamos que veléis por el bienestar de Aldrich y le deis paso libre en su misión de defender el honor y el buen nombre de nuestra gran ciudad. Escribiste en la ciudad. Parece que la embarramos. Parece que la embarramos. Ya, la misión es integrar a Tobias Fellar. ¿Y quién es Tobias? Parece que este.
I'm glad you're here, Henry.
¿Qué necesitas?
What's happening, sir? Uncle Sahanush sent for me. No doubt he wants to give me another ear bashing about the error of my ways. And he said to bring you too.
Oh.
Sakra. That doesn't sound good. Indeed. I wonder what he wants to lecture me about this time. And you, because you're going with me. Alright, we should get going then, shouldn't we, Sir Hans? The sooner we get it over and done with, the better. Come after dawn. At this hour, Hanish will still be asleep, and I really don't want to wake him up. Alright, see you then.
Ya. Otra misión con él.
Be a bit more careful.
Acá está. Soy a Pfeiffer.
Greetings.
Dos pájaros de un tiro.
What do you need?
Master Pfeiffer, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn it, blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. Unfortunately, I was forced to fight him and I killed him. I didn't get the chance to interrogate him.
Oh. Oh, I see. Did he carry any emblem at least? It would be good to know who's involved.
Emblem? No, Master Pfeiffer. No emblem at all. His shield was white, but he had these papers.
¿Qué sea lo leímos?
Let me see.
Si sabemos leer nosotros.
We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the questor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, well this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Aldrich to investigate and let no man stand in his
Aquí es donde le
way.
embarró.
This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Paso alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Capulet, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
Rosenberg?
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Ya. Perfecto.
See you later.
Oh. Ahora sí. ¿Puedo botarlo? La gente se escapó.
So, should we go then?
I suppose so. Right away. I put some of my old clothes in a trunk for you. I don't want you making me look bad in front of Hannah. So go and get dressed up before we head off.
Thanks, Sir Hans. I'll go and get changed now.
¿Y dónde está su...? Ya lo vamos a ver quizás. Bueno, sí, lo vamos a ver.
God be with you, Henry.
No, pero hombre, de ese rato
So,
aquí.
should we go then?
Let's go. And by the way, I'm glad you got dressed up properly. Clothes make the man, and in your case, it's quite a transformation. Come along then.
Ya, a ver.
Well, my ward and his, what shall we say, chaperone.
Uncle, my lord.
I hope we haven't dragged you away from anything too important.
Not at all, Uncle. We were
Like
just...
boozing and whoring, for instance.
Uncle, I can...
Perhaps you were busy, causing mayhem in the middle of the night and beating up my subjects.
No, it wasn't... Henry and I were just...
Henry's as big a fool as you are. But he's not my ward, thank Christ. What the hell do the pair of you think you're doing? There are people in this fiefdom who work from dawn to dusk to put food on their tables, and on yours, may I remind you. And then they look at you, Hans, their lord and master, and see a drunken layabout. That fellow you beat up last night was a guard, a new guard on the town watch. And he couldn't report for duty this morning because of his injuries. I had the bailiff here complaining, and could I tell him what I really think about this whole sorry affair? Of course not. That would demean me. And you too. So I had to sit gaping like a stuffed owl and listen to his grievances. Maybe you think because you're the lord here you can get away with anything. But you're sadly mistaken, you blockhead. The lord remains a lord only as long as he commands the loyalty of his subjects. I'm sure I don't have to tell you the folk here are not exactly enchanted at the prospect of having you in charge. That was the last straw, Capon. One more of your escapades and I'll send you to your mother in Polnar. For all I care, she can dress you up like a wench and marry you off to some Hungarian.
Uncle, that arson Archibald tried to murder me. What was I to do?
Oh, don't exaggerate. Well, I'm hardly surprised after you molested his girl and humiliated him.
I was only...
Oh, don't whine, for heaven's sake. It's about time you started taking some responsibility.
No, está enojado el viejo.
I have a job for you. Maybe that will keep you out of mischief. So Milota of Oleshna has turned up here. Do you know him?
Isn't he Sir Bernard's cousin?
He is. He came here with a remnant of his retinue to seek refuge. He's seriously wounded.
What happened to him, sir?
His fortress Oleshna was attacked by one Wolfram of Camberg. Milota pursued him almost as far as Neuhof and engaged with him. Unfortunately, the skirmish didn't end well for Milota.
Wolfram of Camberg? That name is familiar.
Well, he's kin to the Oleshna lords, too. A cousin of Bernard's and Milota's. Their family affairs are a little complicated. None of my business, of course. I just wish they'd found somewhere else to thrash out their differences.
What do you want us to do, sir?
Go and see Bernard in the courtyard. He got a report that Wolfram pillaged some other farms around Neuhof, and he's putting a squad together to ride against him. Mind your step, though. It's a family affair. After all, maybe more to it than meets the eye. The important thing is to get that damn scavenger out of the domain. If possible, without bloodshed. I can't afford to lose any men over this business. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir. Very well, Uncle.
Get to work, then.
Pucha, no fue culpa del loco tampoco. ¿Qué vamos a hacer ahora, viejo?